All right. And share this screen with you. There we go. Oh, which one is being? Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Okay. Do you see my slide? Alex, do you still want to know about it? Yes? Okay, great. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give the spiel. All right, that sounds good. Like I said, my name is Sheila Roe. I am the Sustainable Building Science Technology Interim Program Manager. We are a Bachelor of Applied Science. So we take you after you've earned your AA, and we do the next 2 years for you and get you a bachelor's degree. And that, of course, will, raise your earning potential and open up a world of things that you can do above and beyond what you can do with your AA. Let's see if I can figure out how to do my next slide. Oh, there it is. Gotcha. We are on the Georgetown campus of South Seattle College, and it's a really nice campus. We are surrounded by the, I have forgotten what it's called, but it's the largest work experience center in the state. So we have a lot of trades around us, and a really good group of people that you can talk to and draw experience from. And it's really nice being down here. We're down on Marginal Way. So our program is so that you can launch a career with a foundation in building science. And building science is how buildings are run, how they stay healthy, how we can do airflow and good lighting, and to keep people comfortable, not too warm, not too cold, not much glare, that kind of stuff. That's the kind of things we think about when we go out into the buildings that are, that we live in and work in. So our classes are delivered in a hybrid format. We have a cohort system where you start in the fall and you can go together with your group all the way through the 2 years. If that doesn't work for you, we have a flexible cohort system that also can take a little more time if you need. And we also have the feeder program from the MOET program if you don't have your AA yet. So we have been around since 2014. And like I said earlier, I am also a graduate of the program. I just graduated last May. So I was in cohort 6. We are now pulling in cohort 9. And we have the end of our application process is June 30th. So if you have any questions about it, if you get with me sooner rather than later, that would be a good thing. Virtual reality, one of the things we've been working on with our students is this new technology. Because of COVID, we had the realization that being able to get into buildings without actually getting into buildings would be really useful. So we are helping other companies, and our own students are getting together, and we're making VR tours of a bunch of Seattle buildings. And the first one we did was our Georgetown campus. So if you ever want to see our campus, I can give you a link if you give me an email. Okay, so what do you learn in this program? We aim to make our commercial buildings sustainable, comfortable, and because the cheapest kind of building is one that lasts a long time. And so saving money is important, but so is saving carbon and saving the air around us. So we need good facility managers who can stay on top of taking care of these buildings. We need people who have the technical skills to run the automated systems. We have very smart buildings now. just like on your smartphone, where it can do all those sorts of stuff. Our smart buildings now are integrated with the Internet of Things, and we have all sorts of systems that need to be run and need to be taken care of. So it's really a very technical thing. It used to be that building science was more of a facility management, where you would go and you'd mess with the boiler, or you'd go and you know, reroute some wires and stuff like that. And it's gone up several levels from that. When I went through the system, when I went through this program, I was a total newbie. I didn't know anything about building science, and every single class I took was absolutely fascinating. I learned so much from this program. I'll never look at buildings the same way again. So anyway, we learned auditing, we learned energy auditing, we learned how to take care of the facilities, the financials on the facilities. We learned how to do tune-ups for the Seattle tune-up program. There's so many different things you can do with this program. The people that have come through here have the most diverse jobs. It's just really amazing. And you can do just about anything you want as long as it's attached to a building. This program will definitely help you out with it. So like I was saying before, we have a couple different educational pathways. We have the traditional Bachelor's of Applied Science degree program. It's 2 years. It's a straight cohort. You just go through and you take your classes. There's about 10 credits a quarter. We have a lot of internships that you can take, or if you're already in the buildings and you're doing it for a job, you can apply for prior learning and get out of taking all of those classes. So it can be even cheaper for you if you're able to do that. And we also have the feeder system from the MOT and the MOET, which is a little more hands-on, a lot more PLA, and if you don't have your AA, those credits will be applied to that, and then you can come into our program. Excuse me. Degree requirements, we do have 60 credits core requirements, 30 credits general education. If you already have your bachelor's degree, those general education credits are pretty much wiped off and you don't have to take those again. We do have the cohort model. Our classes are online. We also do synchronous via Zoom. We also do one Saturday a month in person, but you don't have to come in person. We have online options for that as well. We're starting to get students that aren't even in the state. So we're spreading out, and we're really flexible with the way that you can take our program. And then at the end of the program, each senior does a capstone project where they really get to delve into a certain problem or project that they've wanted to take care of or learned about over the course of the 2 years. So here's a few of our alumni and the careers that they kind of went into. These 4 people are all from really early on in our program. Amy Cho came in, and by the time she left, she had her pick of jobs. She decided to go with Microsoft because she was done traveling and she wanted to settle down. But she had everybody was looking for her. She definitely had her pick of jobs. Ray does some really cool stuff. He is the facility and drainage wastewater system maintenance planning manager. That's a mouthful at Seattle Public Utilities. So anytime it like rains really hard or there's an issue with overflow and stuff like that, it's Ray that's fixing it. And so he has a really important job, and he's a really nice guy. The nice thing about SBST is the people who have gone through it, we're like a family. Even when we first meet each other, it's like, oh, you went through this program, so did I, and it's just like instant bonding. It is so sweet. I haven't met anybody here that I haven't liked. Okay, so here's the big question. Salary. So salary, it depends, of course, on experience. But the salaries that someone with a bachelor's in applied science in the building industry can get starts about, I've seen like 65, 70K. I've heard of people earning over 140. It just depends on which niches you want to get into. So there's a lot of different opportunity. There's a lot of different places you can go. And it just depends on what you want to do. Our facility, or our faculty coordinator, Steve Abercrombie, knows everybody, and he can find you a job. Well, you can find you an internship in just about anything you're interested in within this realm. And if you really like the internship, then quite often, I have seen it over and over, quite often, the people that get into these internships, if they want to stay, they get hired. I mean, there are so many jobs available right now. People need people so bad right now, because nobody knows about these jobs. So it's really, really cool. It's fun work, and it pays really well. And it's really something that I wish more people would look into, because there's a lot of opportunity here. So here's a few of our student reviews. And like I said, you know, I haven't met anybody that hasn't come through this program that doesn't speak very highly of it. So here's my contact information. There's Steve's contact information. The bit.ly up at the top there gets you this program again. And if you have any questions, just give me a call or send me an email. And I'm here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30. So you can call or email me any old time. All right. Well, Alex, do you have any questions or anything like that? Here, I'm going to stop the recording so we don't have to deal with that. Maybe. I can't see.